Hello and welcome. I don't know. I forgot to check my audio, so hopefully this is going good. Welcome, 64 team showdown, part of the World Series Showdown. We've gone through 54 series first round to trim down 54 teams from our 118 team total. And now we're in the 64 team bracket portion of the program. Now, what's going on here is all 118 World Series winners have been ranked from 1 to 118. Dan Holmes from baseballegg.com did the ranking in an article he did last year right after the World Series, after the 2022 World Series. I'm doing this simply to find out how correct or incorrect he was. We've already had a lot of favorites eliminated. And so now we're into this part of the program. And let me get you a bracket there. And now we're to the round of 64. You see there on the screen, round of 64. And let me get this right. How's it going? Yep. Okay. And starting with the number one ranked 1976 Cincinnati Reds matched up against the 64 ranked 2002 Anaheim Angels. You'll see other seeds in here that are higher than 64. That's because they produced some upsets in their first round matchups. You see there with the 71 Pirates, the 1919 Cincinnati Reds. You have the 2011 St. Louis Cardinals, 1981 Dodgers, 2003 Marlins, matched up against a fellow underdog, the 22 New York Giants, 1922. So in our first round, we were able to more precisely do the matchups, and the better seeded, the favorite in each matchup, we were playing in their era. And we could do that because we were doing individual tournaments here in Out of the Park 24. Now what we're doing is a 64 team bracket. So that only allows me to pick one era. Well, I chose 1976, the era of our favorites. Also, I'm not sure as we go through this, I don't know that I'll be able to do designated hitter, non-designated hitter. So probably we're going through this with the designated hitter turned off. Again, favoring the favorite, the 1976 Cincinnati Reds. And the other thing we have going on here is because this is a 64 team bracketed tournament, it goes through it day by day. It's starting October 1st, 1976. And so I can't go through a whole best of 7 series and then move to the next best of 7 series like I was doing in the first round. Limitation of the game. If I split them apart and had each individual one their own exhibition or tournament, then I could do that. But I wanted to carry injuries forward. If injuries happen, they will, from this point on through the end of this tournament, they will be there. You'll see, somebody gets injured first round, they may not be there for the rest of the tournament, whether it's Babe Ruth or whoever it might be. Let's go to the game. I just got one kind of randomly queued up. It's the, let's see here. It is the 1947 New York Yankees and the 1907 Chicago Cubs. And so we're going to just simulate. I don't know how quick I'm going to go through this. It's a lot of games, but we'll simulate this. And you see very first game of our 64 team bracket, the Yankees defeat the Cubs. That is, the Yankees are the favorite in this series. If we go to the box score, you can see that the Yankees won 3-1 behind the pitching of Spud Chandler, who got the win. Is that Mordecai? Yeah, Mordecai Brown got the loss, and so we're there. Let's see here. I got things in my way. All right. I could pick some other matchup randomly, couldn't I? Let's see here. Let's turn off some things so I can see what's going on. So I don't know what you'd like to see. 2020 Dodgers and the 1927 Yankees are matched up. Clayton Kershaw, George Pipgras. We're going to simulate that one. And the 2020 Dodgers, a little upset there, right out of the gate. Defeat the 1927 Yankees 4-1. Kershaw gets the win. Pipgras gets the loss. It was Mookie Betts coming up big, run scoring single in the third, and run scoring single in the seventh. And so the Dodgers out on top. There are the matchups. You can kind of see down here, we just did this game right here. So they're up 1-0. Let's go. Again, I'm just kind of hitting randomly. 1996 Yankees and the 1970 Orioles. Orioles defeat the Yankees. Orioles are favored in this series. And I think, man, I'll tell you what. I'm having technical issues already. So I think there, if you look at the matchups, you see there 1927 Yankees. We didn't even see them in the first round because they were had a first round bye. You see there we played the first game of this series, the 47 Yankees, who were favored. And now we're in this series. Again, 1970 Orioles, we did not see them in the first round as they had top 10 teams had a bye. So let's go here. I'll turn that off. All right, so you see the game log. It was a 12th inning walk-off. Paul Blair hit a run-scoring single off of Mariano Rivera in the bottom of the 12th to get the victory. All right. All right. Tell you what. Why don't we do this? Because I wasn't sure how this was going to go. And time is of the essence. We're ticking down. I don't have many days left to record and do things here. So let us what you don't see is my Stream Deck is not functioning correctly right now, so it's a little annoying. Let me get this and make sure that happens. All right, so let me send you out here to the title screen again, and you can see me. Yay. And while you're in the background, let me just do this first round. I'm going to sim the whole round. And we have a injury for the 1997 Florida Marlins, if you had them in your pool. Sorry. Kevin Brown, day-to-day with bronchitis. So, not a big deal. And let's go through and see what happened. Let me find the matchups. Wonder how I can do this easily. Double click, no. Single click, nope. All right, so let's start here. Our favorites, the 1976 Cincinnati Reds. Oh, let's go back here. Won their series with the Anaheim Angels. And you see it there. 4-2. Series MVP was Tony Perez. The Anaheim Angels did good coming this far. They were the underdog in their first round, but they made it all the way, I think, here to the second round. And then, let's see. The 71 Pirates, also favorites. They won their series against the 1919 Cincinnati Reds. The Reds were highly an underdog in this one. And Doc Ellis was the series MVP. You see there that it's, as we talk, I think, isn't today Roberto Clemente Day? But there he is hitting 341 for the year. That's his year stats, season totals. See what he did in the series. 1 for 2, didn't play that much. So don't know what was going on there. I wonder if he got injured or something because he only had 2 at-bats. Huh. All right, let's see if I can see if it tells me. It does not. This is second round again. All right. We'll just zip through here and then we'll take a look when we get to round 2. 1938 Yankees, who were up against the 67 Cardinals. They win. So a Yankees team advances. Yay. The 1970 Orioles, we saw the start of that series. Orioles finished them off 4-1. Paul Blair was the series MVP. He started off in the first game as the guy. You have this 81 Los Angeles Dodgers defeating the 1917 Chicago White Sox in a 7-game series. That one goes to Game 7, where the Dodgers, they came back. You see there, won the first one, lost the second one, won the third, split, and then Chicago got that pivotal Game 5, but the Dodgers then won the last 2 games, and they advanced. Rick Monday is the MVP. 2020 Dodgers won their series against this messes up a lot of people right here. The 2020 Los Angeles Dodgers defeat the 1927 Yankees. Would you have the 2020 Dodgers as a better team than the 1927 Yankees? Well, according to Out of the Park Baseball and their simulation, they are. And it was Cody Bellinger who was the Yankee killer. Let's see what happened here in the series. All right, so the Babe, you see here, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, nobody was having much luck. Earl Combs was the only offensive standout here, had 7 hits. There were, Gehrig had 2 home runs, but not nearly enough. They only won the 1 game just to keep it from being a complete sweep. So kind of disappointing there for the 27 Yankees. 2003 Florida Marlins. They sweep the 1922 Giants. Not a big surprise. The Giants weren't all that great to begin with. They somehow snuck into the second round. Then you have the 1911 Athletics going 7 games to defeat the 1974 Athletics. So, interestingly enough, into this round, the 72, 73, and 74 Athletics all advanced into this 64 team bracket. But it's the 1911 version of the Athletics that comes out on top here. Eddie Collins was the series MVP. You see that he went 12 for 27 with 4 RBI, so he got on base quite a bit. Set the table for the other guys. And check that, look there. No home runs. 7-game series, 1911 Athletics, no home runs. While the 74 Athletics got one from Joe Rudy, Reggie Jackson, Gene Tennis, Salvando, but it wasn't enough. And there you go. Let's go here. You have the 29 Athletics beating the 56 Yankees. So the game is skewed towards the Athletics, apparently. The 1997 Marlins defeat Cleveland in a 7-game series. Interesting. So you have the Rob Nen, the series MVP. Let's go to the box score for Game 7 because it was a 2-1 win. Let's see what happened. Sure enough, walk-off Bobby Bonilla with the walk-off sacrifice fly in the bottom of the 10th. So a very close series, and interesting that Rob Nen is the series MVP. Huh. Okay. Now I got to fight my way back to where I was. That was that one. There we were, right there. So, Rob Nen. Let me just see what happened that made Rob Nen the man. 2-1. He was 2-1. Okay. 39 Yankees beat the 1905 Giants in a 7-game series. Final game 11-8. So you had a lot going on. Bill Dickey was the series MVP. Cleveland, 1948 Cleveland wins their series in 7 games against the 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers. So Dodgers had their backs against the wall, but Cleveland finished them off in Game 7. Eddie Robinson, series MVP. 1982 Cardinals, they win their series 4-1 against the 1985 Royals. I don't believe this was let's take a look at the brackets here. Don't think there. Yeah. See, the Royals, 109th seed, 82 Cardinals, 45th seed. So that's how that works. And so, but they do what they're supposed to do and win their series. '47 Yankees over the 1907 Cubs. Joe DiMaggio was the 47 hero. 1986 Mets. This was a good matchup. The 86 Mets, I believe, and I'll have to go back to the bracket again, and because my Stream Deck is having a problem, I'll just tell you about it. The 1986, let me find them because I think they are they're a very high seed. Let me just put it that way. The 2022 Astros are a 7 seed. 1998 Yankees are the 2nd. Yankees, Mets, yeah, they're the 4th seed. So the 1986 Mets were our 4th seed. You didn't see them in the first round. They were playing the 72 Athletics and the higher seed won here as they beat the Athletics in 6 games. And Lenny Dykstra series MVP. So you have their 10 for 25. 2012 Giants beat the 2018, I don't know about that, but 2018 Red Sox in 5 games. 1916 Red Sox beat the 1993 Blue Jays in 6 games. The 1945 Tigers, go Tigers, beat the 1966 Orioles in 6 games. Hank Greenberg was the series MVP. 1943 Yankees in 7 games over the 2007 Red Sox. So some Yankee Red Sox revenge going on there. As Bill Dickey, wasn't he the MVP earlier in another series? I believe he was. The Yankees defeat the Red Sox. Yeah, in 7 games. '40 Reds over the 1918 Red Sox in 7 games. Got a feeling that one probably was close, maybe even a walk-off. 1987 Twins, boo. Win over the 1909 Pirates in 6 games. 09 Yankees beat the 1914 Braves in 5 games. The 32 Yankees eliminate the 73 Athletics in 5 games. And here's a matchup I didn't like. The 21 Braves are overcome by the 95 Braves in 7 games. John Smoltz, 1995. John Smoltz is the MVP as they win the 7th and deciding game 4-0. So you had a lot going on here. Yeah. Adam Duvall for the 21 Braves with a couple home runs. Ryan Klesko. He could have been an MVP. 3 home runs, except he batted .217, so maybe not. He either hit it out or he got out. Mike Devereaux. All right. So the 95 Braves advance. 1906 White Sox in 7 games over the 1912 Red Sox. Interesting matchup. Frank Ibel maybe. 31 Cardinals over the 2022 Astros. All right. Cardinals with a 7-game victory. Jim Bottomley is the MVP. 46 Cardinals sweep the 1965 Sandy Koufax-led Dodgers. Sweep them. 53 Yankees in 7 games over the 83 Orioles. Joe Collins from the 53 Yankees. 62 Yankees in 6 games over the 2014 San Francisco Giants. Elston Howard is the MVP of that series. 98 Yankees, more Yankees winning here, in 6 games over the 1990 Reds. So that's your first round. And now we're going to look at the second round matchups. Let's see the matchups. You see there you've got Reds, Pirates, Cardinals, Yankees, Orioles, Dodgers, Marlins, Athletics. So you got a couple of Athletics going head-to-head. You have Marlins. And I'm running out of screen real estate here, and it's not letting me see the rest of it. So you have Giants, Red Sox, Tigers, Yankees, Tigers, Reds. All right. So let's go to round 2. You see there we're going to have 6 rounds of this. And let's go. I'm in a hurry. Let's sim to the next round. Let's find our profile and find our profile, he said. There it is. Title screen. All right, let's sim to the next round. Lonnie Smith suffered a day-to-day injury, strep throat. So that's the only thing it gave me there. Let me go back. The Pirates. See, that's what I should have checked before I simmed that round was what happened. Roberto Clemente, because I was questioning whether he got injured. No, it looks like he's just not being played because he was in this series and he only had 4 at-bats. So, all right. Okay. All right. So let's let you have a look here. And go to round 2 and you see we'll go around the horn here and show you the 16 second round matchups. First matchup was the 76 Reds and the 71 Pirates. The Reds came out victorious. Again, they're the top seed. They came out victorious in 5 games. George Foster was the MVP. You have the 2011 Cardinals beating the 38 Yankees in 6 games. Lance Berkman from the 2011 Cardinals was the MVP. You have the 81 Dodgers beating the 1970 Orioles in 6 games. And even though they lost, Ron Cey was the series MVP in defeat. The 2020 Dodgers beat the 2003 Marlins in 6 games. Chris Taylor from the Dodgers was the... And right now, the 2020 Dodgers, maybe they're the favorite because they beat the 27 Yankees. I don't know. But the 27 Yankees were only the 9th seed in our tournament, according to Dan Holmes. So, 1929 Athletics beat the 1911 Athletics in 5 games. The 39 Yankees swept the 97 Marlins. And the 82 Cardinals over the 48 Cleveland team. 47 Yankees beat the 86 Mets. That's a bit of an upset, as the Mets were highly ranked and had a lot going for them, but they lost to the 47 Yankees. You have the 2012 Giants beating the 1916 Red Sox. The 45 Tigers over the 1943 New York Yankees. Hal Newhouser was the MVP on that one. The 84 Tigers with a 7-game win over the 1940 Reds. And the 2009 Yankees, 6-game win over the 87 Twins. 32 Yankees sweep the 1995 Braves. That's disappointing. What in the world? Of course, they did have Gehrig, Ruth, Dickey. Ruth was the MVP. And let's see here. Oops. See the series. So 5 for 13, 1 home run. They were only, 4 games. They swept them. So not much going on for the Braves. That's a shame. 1906 White Sox, 7-game series against the 31 Cardinals. They take it in Game 7. The 46 Cardinals in 6 games. And the 98 Yankees in 6 games. So, if we look at our matchups, we are to the, what do we call this? Quarter round of 16 is what you call it. Don't think too hard. Round of 16. I think, there we go. That's my problem. So we have the Reds, Cardinals, Dodgers. You'll have a Dodger matchup there. Athletics, Yankees, Cardinals. And I can't see it. See if I can change my screen. Maybe it'll change yours. Nope, can't see it. There's another matchup there I can't see. The Giants, Tigers, Yankees. Yankees, White Sox, somebody. All right. So if we look at our play ball round 3, so you've got, should be 8 series. All right. So our 8 series are the 76 Reds and the 2011 Cardinals, the 81 Dodgers and the 2020 Dodgers, 29 Athletics and the 39 Yankees, 82 Cardinals, 47 Yankees, Giants and the Tigers and the Yankees, Yankees and the White Sox, and the Cardinals and the Yankees. So that is our matchups coming up in the round of 16. Let's do the round of 16. Tell you what I'll do. Round of 16, and then we'll see. We may slow this down, and the next time we'll do some. We'll just slow it down. Maybe see some action rather than telling you about the action. And one of the things I really want to do too is kind of see what kind of stats everybody's has and what it's looking like. So let's see. Here we are. Let's sim to the next round, and we'll let you see it. There we go. Boom, done. You see there that the Yankees, 98 Yankees over the 46 Cardinals, Tino Martinez. The 32 Yankees over the 06 White Sox, Lou Gehrig, MVP. 09 Yankees, 3 for 3 with the Yankees. Yuck. Swept the 84 Tigers. The 84 Tigers, mind you. 84 Tigers. Do you remember what those guys were like? 35-5 in their first 40 games. But the 09 Yankees, Johnny Damon. Really? 2012 Giants over the 45 Tigers, so all the Tigers have been eliminated. 82 Cardinals over the 47 Yankees. Finally got somebody besides Yankees, but look there. There's 39 Yankees over the 29 Athletics. It's October 1929. Kind of crashed, didn't they? The 81 Dodgers over the 2020 Dodgers. So, Fernando better than Kershaw. Imagine that. And the 76 Reds sweep the 2011 Cardinals to move into the quarterfinals, the round of 8. Look at the matchups. The round of 8, you have more people than I can see on my screen. So it's really annoying the way it does that. Why does it do that? All right. Let's look at this. Look at it this way. So 76, you have 2 Yankees, 3 Yankees, 4 Yankees. Half the field is Yankees. One of those will be automatically eliminated. But you have 3 of the 4 matchups will feature Yankees, along with Giants, Cardinals, Dodgers, and Reds, which statistically speaking kind of figures by the amount of winners. Probably the franchise that is underrepresented here is the Athletics, because they all flamed out. But all right, so that was short and probably boring, but we've gotten here to the top 8 World Series winners of all time in our World Series Showdown. We'll set it up for you so you can see it all play out next time we meet. And until next time we meet, which, as you know, maybe you don't know, but the way it's happened so far, spur of the moment, when I get time, I start recording. So that's how it's happening this season. Maybe next year we'll do something different. But for now, have a great day. We'll see you next time on the World Series Showdown. Goodbye.